This is a look from the top of the gas pedal that comes with an E-Rod engine. This hole and this hole and this hole are all different. We would like to be able to bolt our gas pedal to the firewall using all the same bolt, and the bolt we want to use is an M8. I'm just going to drill these two out so that they do work with M8 bolts. Okay, this is drilling the holes for our gas pedal. This is going to be the upper left hole. The windshield wiper motor is right behind this hole, so Dylan needs to be extra careful going through. So here's the back side of our hole. Here's the windshield wiper motor. We're going to go ahead and attach to it here so that we can figure out where our other holes need to be. Dylan is trying to drill the upper right mounting hole, and Dylan has punched it where it needs to be drilled. A new hole has appeared. What Dylan and I are trying to do right now is we want to level out the firewall area where this bolt attaches. Right now it's right on an angle and it's right on a bend. And so our thinking is that if we put a nut on there super tight, that we can use the bolt itself to sort of bend the firewall sheet metal and get it more flat to what the mounting needs to be for our gas pedal. As you can see, this bolt is pointing this way. That's actually pointing pretty much directly at the passenger. And by the time we're done with this, we're probably either going to have broken the bolt or the firewall will be pointing more at the driver. Here we go. Oh wow, it worked. Okay. Yeah, it totally worked. That didn't even look hard. It just worked. Yeah. You have definitely reshaped the firewall. That's how to reconfigure firewall sheet metal. Okay, with the gas pedal mounted at 2 mounting points, Dylan has driven that pencil straight in there and made a mark. So here's our gas pedal after the top 2 mounting bolts have been installed, and there's a spacer on the upper right bolt. We need to space this gas pedal forward a little bit more. Here is the final look at the firewall before it gets cleaned up and painted. Mounting points here, here, and right here at the end of my finger. We're looking at the back side of the pedal, the part that will be facing the firewall. This bolt right here is, he's going to go through the firewall with just a stainless fender washer in the engine compartment. And then there will be a layer of firewall insulation, and then a thick fender washer, and then the mounting plate, and then a nut. And most of this is stainless hardware. There's a couple of things where stainless was not available. For the other upper mounting bolt, look at it from this side. The bolt will go through the firewall. There is a stainless fender washer. Then on the back side, we've got a nice thick fender washer. It's not stainless, but it is a stout washer and a wide washer to spread out the force. Then a full-size spacer, and then a nut, and then this is the metal of the gas pedal, and then a nut. For the final and lower mounting bolt, it is too close to come through the engine compartment, so a bolt goes through the gas pedal mounting bracket. There is a nut on the back side of that, a full-size spacer, another, what started as a full-size spacer ground down to be the right length, and then a nut, and then a fender washer, which is very important to spread out the force against that thin sheet metal firewall. And then on the back side, from the engine compartment, another fender washer and a nut. And this is pretty accurate. Just almost this much bolt will be sticking into the engine compartment. Obviously, if that bothered you, you could grind that part off. All of this, everything involved is either an M8 bolt, M8 nut, M8 joining nut, the long guys, or an M8 fender washer. So everything's metric, kind of in keeping with what this car partially was from the beginning and is even more so now. A modern engine, metric mounting for our gas pedal. We are going to be putting silicone, black RTV silicone on each of the 3 bolts to prevent firewall leakage.
It's not real complicated.
No. Alright, so after some wiping off, this is the final look of our installation from the firewall side. Here's a look at our new gas pedal mount. The brake pedal is up here. The gas pedal is behind it and off to the right, about the recommended distance. There's no wiggle at all. It feels super solid. So I think it's really good. So when you push the gas pedal down, it is still at least ½ inch off the floor, which means it might touch the carpet, you know, when the carpet's installed. I'll say that honestly, but I think you can push it all the way down. Do you have something you'd like to share with the class? Go right ahead. Good. There may be something behind it that you do not want to drill into.
Yep, there might be.
Oh shit.